Namaskar friends, I am Dr. Saroj Kumar Nayak and this is IS Gurukul Mission. Today we are going to discuss about the temple architectures of Odisha. As you know, this is very important topic from the points of the preliminary of Odisha Civil Service Examination as well as the main examinations. So today we will learn the basic of the temple architectures in Odisha. Within 5 minutes I am going to discuss, and in our next session or next classes we will discuss about the other things of these temple architectures. So let's start our journey. As you know that there are three types of structures or three types of temples found in India. The temple architectures, it may be the temple architecture, the temple architectures, it can be you're divided into, there are three types of temples. One is your Nagara style, second is your Dravida style, and the next is your Besara types of temple. So you know that the Nagara style of temples, this is found in your North Indian temples, and the Dravidian temples, the style of it is often seen in the South Indian temples. And this Besara, it is, you may say that this is one Besara type of temple. It is the hybrid patterns. In the Besara type of temple, you will see both the Nagara patterns as well as the Dravida patterns. It is intermixed, and this is your Besara types. But our style, the Odisha temple styles, it is broadly we can say that it is Nagara types of temples. But it is bestly known as in our regions at Kalinga, yes, Kalinga style. So this is our the temples which are found in Odisha. This is known as your Kalinga style of temples. But if you will see the Amruteswar temple's inscriptions, it is seen that the status of Kalinga style is as par, or it is equal importance was given to this Kalinga patterns of temple architectures with other structures, that is the Nagara patterns and the Dravida patterns. So as Nagara, Dravida and Besara, there is another patterns or according to the inscriptions of the Amruteswar temple, that is Kalinga style or Kalinga architectures. But broadly we say that this is our this is under Nagara patterns of temple architectures. So our temple architectures, that is the Kalinga styles, there are three types of temples. We see three types of temple. These are in Kalinga style, the temples are of three types. One is your Rekha temple. Second is your Pidha temple, and the third is your Khakra types of temple. Khakra types or a style of temples. So these are three types of temples. One is your Rekha temples, second is Pidha temples, and third is your Khakra temples. So the temples that we see, or the main temples is known as the Rekha temples. It is the main temple, or it is often known as Devdo. And the Pidha temple, is a pyramidal temple, and it is just Jaga Mahana. And the Khakra type of temple, it is the structures of this Khakra types of temple, it is your semi-cylindrical shape, as you see in the Gauri temples or the Shakti temples. In these types of Khakra temples, the structures is semi-cylindrical in nature. So this is Khakra types of temple, that is your examples is the Gauri temples. is the examples. So three types of temples. One is your Rekha temples, that is the main devlo, or the which is known as the Garbhagruha also. This is then Pida temples, the Jagamahana, it is seen the Jagamahana, and the Jagamahana, it is the pyramidal, that proof is pyramidals, and the steps, we will see the steps, that is the receding steps we will see in this Pida types of temples. Or in Odia, what is known as Pida, you know that the base is like that and the roof is pyramidal, that is your receding steps are found in this Pida types of temples. Okay, so the next is your Rekha types of temple. It is I told it is semi cylindrical the roof, and the structures of this Rekha temple, it is, if you will see, this is the curvilinear spire, curvilinear spire that we often see in the general temples. So this is your types or orders of the temples. Then, so next, your the portions of the temples. Simply, we are going to discuss the portions of the Devula or the Rekha types of temples. We are going to discuss because it is very important. So the portions, if you will see the temple, you will observe that the temple, it stands just like a man or woman standing, or it is just like the structure of a man or woman. As you, this is one figure you see. This is one figure. In this, so this is the legs portions or the feet, and in Odia we say this is the pado. So these are the pado. You simply understand this is pado, and this is the nail portions. This person's second person, then this is your wrist, this is your gandi, this is known as your gandi, and this is your mastaka portions. Similarly, the structures of a temple is like this. The structure of the Rekha temple is like this. You see, now I am showing you the temples. So you know this is the pado, this is the nil persons, and it is in temples. It is known as your bandhana. And this person is known as your baranda. Then this is your gandi persons, and this is your mastaka person. This is your mastaka persons. Similarly, if you will see the temple, here the half temple is shown. So if you will see this type of temple, this pado, this is pado of a girl. So it is also seen in the Rekha types of temple. So here it is known as pabhago. You simply understand pado and pabhago. Next is this next person. If you will see in this person, it is known as the tolojangho. This is known as the tolojangho, and this structures, it is known as bandhana. So the tolojangho, bandhana, then the upparjangha, this is known as your upparjangha, and then there is baranda, and above baranda, these persons, you know, this person after this of a girl, this is known as, in the temple architectures, it is known as bada. So bada includes pabhaga, tolojangha, bandhana, upparjangha, and baranda. Again, so this is your pabhago, this is the leg or feet portions, the pado portions, then the tolojangho, then your bandhana, and above it there is upparjangha, and next is your baranda. And above baranda, the body is known as gandi. This is known as your gandi persons, or the body persons, or the gandi persons. So it can be this disc type or ribbed disc type of structures. This is known as amlak. So above the baranda there is a amlak. So this is known as your bhumi amlak, and the whole gandi is known as your bhumi. This is known as bhumi of the gandi persons. Next you see that this gandi, it ends with bisama. This is a convex structure. This is a convex like structures. So this is known as bisama. So again, from the baranda to this bisama, or till the end of the bisama, it is known as gandi. And this now we have discussed two persons. One is the bada persons, which is below baranda, and next is a Gondi persons, which is above the baranda, and it ends with the Bisama. And after that, the Mostoko starts. You see that this Mostoko starts. This person of a temple, or simply in the girl case. So from this person to this, it is Mostoko. So here it is from this person. You see, from this person, that is with the completion of Bisama till the Ayudha, this person is known as your Mostaka person. So in this Mostaka persons, it starts with Beki. In a girl, this is this person. This is your Beki, and here you see this person. This person is the Beki person. This person is known as your Beki person. And above the Beki, there is your derived distinct structures. This is known as Amlak. This is known as your Amlak. Then above that, there is Khapuri. In this girl, you see this is Khapuri, and this is the Khapuri. So this is the Khapuri of the temple. So this is known as Khapuri. And above that, this is the Kalasa, or simply this is also the Kalasa. And after the Kalasa, there is the Ayudha. That means the weapons of the deity. Weapons of the deity. So simply, if we will see the person of a temple, then we will observe that it can be divided into three parts. The lower part is known as your Bado. Then above Bado, the person is known as Gandi, and above Gandi, the person is known as Mastaka. So the Gandi person it starts with the Baranda, and below Baranda till the Pabhaga, it is known as your Bado person. So this Bado, it is again I am telling, this Bado it is divided into Pabhaga, Tolojango, Bandhana, Uprojango, and Baranda. With this Baranda, the Bado ends, and it's the Gandi starts. And Gandi, there are basically two types. One is your Bhumi Amlaka and Bhumi total, and after is Beki, Amlaka, Khapuri, Mostako, Kalaso, Ayudha. So you better understand, or you better can remember with this technique. If you will compare it with a girl, you can better remember the structure, the architectures of the Rekha temples. Now you see the another things, that is the vertical projections. These are the vertical projection. It starts from the Pabhaga, and you see it continues till the Bisama. It continues till the Bisama. So these are the vertical projections, but the names are different. In this person, that is the Bado person, in the Bado persons, these vertical projections up to Baranda, it is known as the Rotho. It is known as Rotho. You simply understand that these vertical projections, these are known as Rothos in Bado persons. But that Rotho, it is named as Pago in your Gondi person. In Gondi person, these are known as your Pagos. So there are three types of Pagos you will see. First is the central is the Raha Pago, and the corner it is known as Kanika. It is known as Kanika. So this here it is Anuratha. So you see that the vertical projections, it is named in the Bada sections, it is known as Ratha, and in the Gondi sections, this is known as Pago. Again, the Pagos, the central Pagos is known as Rekha, and the corner Pago, it is known as Konika. And you see that in the formative times, this is the temples architectures that is seen in Odisha. We are Triratha patterns, means there are three vertical projections. But in the later time, the Lingaraj temples and the Jagannath temples of Puri, these are built in the Pancharatha patterns, or in the later periods, the temple architectures were the Pancharatha or Saptaratha patterns. But always the central Pago, it is known as Raha Pago, and the corner it is known as your Konika Pago, and there may be some middle Pago, you know that. So these are all about your Rekha types of temples, and we will discuss, we have also discussed the Pidha types of temple, which are the pyramidal shape, and the Khakra types of temple, it is semi-cylindrical in nature. And one things again one things I also want to tell you that the temples that are seen in Odisha, there are four types of temples. If you will see the Jagannath temples, if you will see the Jagannath temple, you will see that first there is a big temples, and after that in which Jagannath resides, or that is known as your sanctums or the Deulo, or that is known as Garbhagruha or Bimana. So accordingly, the main temple, it is known as, the main temple is known as your Bimana, and the next is known as Jagamohana. Next is your Natamandiro, and then it is your Bhoga Mandapa. If you can see that, if we can design like this, the first temple, the main temple may be known as your Bimana, and it is of your Rekha temple. Then there should be one small temple, it is your Jagamohana. The second temple is the Jagamohana, or it is often known as also Mukhosala. This is also known as Mukhosala. And the next temple, name of the next temple is your Natamandira, Mandir, and the next, the last temple is your Bhoga Mandapa. In the Bimana, the deity resides. In the Jagamohana, it is also known as your audience hall or audience temples. And next is the Natamandira, in which the Devadasis they used to dance. So this is your, it is in festive occasions it is used, and generally the Devadasis, the traditions of Odisha, it is the Devadasi that dances, they used to dance in this Natamandira. Then the prasad were distributed or used in the Bhoga Mandapa. So you know there are three portions or three types of temples in a court. So this is, first is Bimano, then Jagamohana, then Natamandira, then Bhoga Mandapa. This is the ideal structures you see it in your Jagannath temple and also in the Lingaraj temple. So again remember, first Bimano, Jagamohana, Natamandiro and Bhoga Mandapa. Bimano is also known as Garbhagruha or Deula. Jagamohana is also known as Mukhosala, and Natamandiro then Bhoga Mandapa. So these are the four temples you will see in the Jagannath temple as well as in the Lingaraj temple. My dear friends, the video is going to be very longer, so the other portions we will cover in our next lectures. So in our next lectures we will particularly learn the architectures of Lingaraj temple, the architectures of Jagannath temple, and the Konarka temples. In our next video we will see. So again, I am Dr. Saroj Kumar Nayak, and this is IS Gurukul Mission Baripada. You can directly come and join here. Our crash course has already been started. You can directly come and join here. Hostel facilities for boys and girls are available here. So the remote districts, Mayurbhanj, Baleswar, Kendujhar, the students, it is very difficult for them to afford the expenditures in the distant cities. So you can get all the facilities of the towns or the metro here in Baripada. So I request the students and all the aspirants, those who want to sit in the examinations of civil service, you just come, and I am here. I am Dr. Saroj Kumar Nayak, and I am here to support you in every way what I can, and I will feel blessed or enjoy the cooperation of you. You come and join IS Gurukul Mission Baripada. I am Dr. Saroj Kumar Nayak. Thank you for watching. Bande Mataram. Jai Hind.